And
John's a feminist, so.
No, I'm not. No politics. It's giving everyone the ick right now.
John like hunched over, like it's giving everyone the ick. You throw your back.
Yeah. I take off all my heaviness and I put on this garment of praise.
Yeah.
You turn my morning into dancing. You turn my night into days.
I love that.
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
I love it so much.
Church this past Sunday. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It was crazy. The energy in the room, it was electric.
Just been reflecting on the story of the woman with the issue of blood and how to have that faith and that desire to be like, all I need is just the hem of his garment. That's all I need to touch. And then we were talking about it yesterday and we were like, I want a full embrace.
Yeah.
I want a full embrace from the Lord.
Welcome back to the Call Him Abba podcast. We're back for episode 15. Pretty crazy. 15 weeks in a row we've done this. We didn't miss a week, which is crazy.
Wow.
All thanks to John.
Shout out, John.
Shout out.
Thanks. And yeah, we're back with the OG crew, the original hosts, the ones
Bex
who are.
is back.
Yeah, Bex is back.
Did you miss
back
me?
again. What's the song?
Guess who's back?
No, I was thinking of what's the one that about Mac? Something Mac is back, or
I don't know.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
If I don't know it, I feel like my sisters are gonna roast me in the comments.
I know. What's the
Priscilla's
song?
gonna roast me.
I couldn't even think of in the movie episode. I was trying to think. I couldn't think of Neil Patrick Harris's name.
Oh.
I was like, who's the gay guy from How I Met Your Mother? And none of us on the couch could remember his name.
He's an icon.
I know. Yeah.
Don't ask me.
Return of the Mac.
Return of the Becks.
Return of the Mac. Yeah.
Yeah, the song's about a guy who was lactose intolerant, so he couldn't have mac and cheese.
Oh God.
And then he like got his lactose intolerance gone, and then he could have mac and cheese. So the song is about return of the mac and cheese. I said that.
Crazy.
I think I told that to someone. I think it might have been Jeff. I told that to someone, and they believed me. Like, that's crazy. I didn't know that was the origin of that song. And I was like, yeah, I'm messing with you.
Wait, is it not the origin?
No.
Oh.
That would be awesome. A song to be that famous and it's about mac and cheese.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That would be awesome.
Crazy you came up with that.
Yeah, I don't think I came up with that joke. Actually, I think I got it from Twitter. But whatever.
Twitter. Throwback.
Twitter fingers.
Twitter fingers.
Anyway, Bex is back, even though we've been in your house multiple times filming when you've been gone.
Yes.
Thanks for hosting
I
us.
wouldn't have had it any
We'll
other
tell
way.
you guys where we put the keys too.
Yeah. And the address and the apartment number and everything.
Well, we told the audience that you were traveling, but we didn't tell them where. Do you want to tell the
Yes.
people where you've been this summer?
I was everywhere and anywhere but home. I started in Cabo for my aunt's wedding, which was beautiful, amazing, best wedding I'll ever go to, hands down. I already know. It was beautiful. I was with all my family, extended family, friends that we grew up with. It was just amazing. When we were like dancing and like, you know, at the reception, I was like, this is what heaven must feel like.
Aww.
With all my favorite people, my family, my friends. We're all just, I don't know, you know, it was just like so beautiful. And then me and my siblings went to Mexico City, which was amazing. It was so much fun. If anybody has, or if people have been curious about Mexico City, 100% recommend go. Life is too short to not go to Mexico City. And it's also so close. Destiny, we should go.
I know.
Little Miss Destiny's Mexican over here. So
Yeah. Surprise. Whatever you thought I was.
yeah. You're ethnically ambiguous.
Ambiguous.
And then from Mexico City, I went to Italy and I started at Lake Como and then I went all the way down to the Amalfi Coast, making stops in between. Went to Florence, Milan, Rome, and then Braiano, which is off the Amalfi Coast. Wow. And then went to Barcelona, Spain by myself.
Barcelona.
In Italy, I was with friends, but then
Barcelona.
in Spain, I was by myself. And it was amazing. It was so much fun. I was really sad for like a week or 2 weeks after I came back. I was like, wait, I wish I was like still there. And another like life update. One of the reasons why I was able to do all that is because I'm unemployed right now. I haven't been unemployed since I was 15 years old. So I needed a break and I'm so grateful that I had the, you know, kind of like time to take off and everything. And in the middle of summer, it was like kind of like perfect timing. It was like, okay,
Yeah.
schooled out for summer. So, now just kind of being back, thankfully I've, been talking to really great opportunities for a new job. So we'll see. But yeah, my summer's been really busy, very unexpected. I didn't have any of these plans. I booked my trip to Europe in June and I went in July.
Wow.
So
Love it.
so kind of crazy, but amazing.
Yeah, I had to deal with a whole month of her not being here. So
Yeah, it sucked.
I thought of you and talked about you every single day. So sweet. You can ask Diamond and Kay. I was like, Destiny would love that. Oh, Destiny loves that. Destiny thinks this is so funny. And then they're like, all right, shut up about Destiny.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, that's me. Now I'm
Great.
back.
What was like one of the highlights? Just one like really
Just
awesome
one?
thing.
Oh my gosh.
And you can say more than that, but
Yeah. I just love the Italian culture. I love how,
I think it's a little more than just the culture, right?
yeah. Yeah, it's just amazing. The customs, everyone's so sweet, so nice, so welcoming. Like I felt so like accepted. I feel like a secondary like.
Ciao, Bella.
I know. It was just so sweet. They're just such a romantic and like passionate and like hospitable culture. So I just felt like, oh my gosh, so much. I felt like a 20 out there in Italy.
I love it.
spaghetti carbonara.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, we did so many things. It's even hard to remember all the things we did. We did wine probably that was my highlight. We did wine tasting in Florence, and we went to like the wine tasting there is so like you're in somebody's home. Like the villa is where they live and they grew up, and like obviously like the vineyards and like all the cellars, and we got to see everything. Versus here, I feel like in Napa or like Temecula, it's like more of like a production kind of thing. Like it's like industrial business like, but this is like literally you're sitting on their kitchen table, wine tasting. So we got to do that. Went to 3 different wineries, and the wine was amazing, obviously. And everybody was so sweet. We got to meet every family that owned the wine. It was just so crazy. It was so crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so probably my favorite.
One of my favorite movies of all time is an Italian movie. It's called Bicycle Thieves. It's from like I think the 50s or the early 60s. And it's such a cute little story. It's actually kind of sad, but it's about this guy who's like struggling it's like post World War II Depression era. And Italy is like rebuilding or whatever. And he's just trying to like get along, have his job, make his money. He's got this adorable little son. It's just him and his son. It's this cute little chubby kid. And he's like speaking Italian, speaking Italian. It's a chubby little kid speaking Italian. And the whole thing is that he can't get to his job at the construction yard or whatever if he can't ride his bike there because he doesn't have a car. And then his bike gets stolen at the beginning of the movie. And so the whole movie is just him trying to catch the thief that stole his bike. It's a very simple story, but and the little kid is the best part. It's so cute. And they did a whole episode of Master of None parodying it where Dev was in Italy learning how to make pasta, and then his iPhone gets stolen. And then that becomes the thing. He can't meet the girl he met at the bar last night because his phone got stolen. Dang. He's like, no, but I met the love of my life. How am I going to talk to her? Anyway, big shout out to that movie, Bicycle Thieves.
And Master of None. That's a good show.
Yeah, great show. I love that show.
Yeah. Never seen either of those.
Yeah, well, you're a real Christian. Real Christians don't watch those.
No.
I know. Every time I'm like rotting on my couch watching like episode after episode of whatever I'm binging at the moment, I always think of Destiny. I'm like, man, she's just better than everybody.
No, don't
Destiny
say
doesn't
that.
really watch any movies or shows because she actually does things with her time. I cannot say the same about myself.
No, I used to not. My phone used to be, I used to be a slave to my phone, but not anymore. I had to cut it off.
Discipline.
Dang. That was why I talked about movies without you guys, because I was like, I mean, Bex, you could talk about movies, but I was
Not
also
like you guys
but not
can.
like in a nerdy
Or depth.
bro way. Like,
Yeah.
Depth.
Yeah. So that's what we talked about. What about you, buddy? What were you
Well, beginning of June, I got a new job. So
Praise God.
praise God for that. I've been really, honestly, just super tired during the week. Like, it's been a good learning curve, and I've just been, honestly, Monday through Thursday, I keep it really simple, just work, go home, work out, read my Bible, go to sleep. But I'm hoping I can retire soon.
Yeah,
It's coming,
somehow.
sister.
And then honestly, the rest of the summer, I just try to enjoy it with friends. I feel like there's always random side quests that I'm on. And I miss Specs for a month. So Yeah, it was hard not having my wife here, but yeah.
My better
Honestly,
half.
just weekends and evenings living it up until I can start my own business and then not have to work as much.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. If you start your
Amen.
own business, you probably work more.
actually, I'll probably work more.
Yeah, but it'll be fun work.
But it'll be
Passion
something that
work.
I'm passionate about.
You see that stupid reel that like one viral where the girl was like, "Don't love your job, job your love." And then people are like turning it into a million different versions of that. It's just nonsense. It doesn't mean anything. Or the other expression is like, "Oh, do something you love with your work, and you'll never work a day in your life." And it's like, no, do something you love for work, and you will be like a slave to it, and you will end up hating that thing because you're gonna be having to do it like day in and day out.
Really? I would think the opposite.
I think it depends what the true passion is because
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah.
It would.
And I guess if
I
you
just-
have help or like, I guess how like the situation is, but really?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't speak from total experience, but I do know that like every different job I've had, I go into it thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to be so awesome. I'm going to love doing this every day. And I generally like what I do day to day, but man, there's days where I'm like, I really am sick of editing videos.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, there's no joy in it anymore.
Yeah.
So, and not always, there's joy in it sometimes, but it's hard. I'm also not, running my own business. So it's not like me producing this. This is a
Your
creative
own
joy because I
business,
get to
yeah.
be in charge of it creatively.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But no, you'll be great.
But that's like a byproduct of your passion,
Yeah.
the editing. It's not like your passion is in editing. Your passion
Right.
is in
exactly,
creating,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Exactly.
So that's why make more money, and then outsource to somebody
Yeah,
to edit
yeah,
for
exactly.
you so you can
Yeah.
focus on your love.
Yeah, for sure.
We need about like $50 million each.
And you,
Yeah, if
and
anyone's feeling
then
generous.
The other thing is you want to like do something food service related
yeah.
still. And that's like incredibly difficult.
That's more
industry.
of the passion side.
Yeah.
Like my passion.
But it's like
business,
super low margins.
Yeah.
Most restaurants fail. You have to bust your butt working 6 or 7 days a week
Yeah.
to like make it work, So it's a huge commitment. But if
have
you
a
can make it
great-
work, it's awesome.
Business plan.
Oh, do you want to share or do you want to keep it a secret?
Keep it a secret.
Okay.
But I'll tell you guys
Yeah, we're gonna gatekeep for
later.
now.
Yeah, we're gatekeeping just like
Yeah.
I kept my crazy hinge story.
Everyone's probably
People
like,
be
we
asking
don't
about that.
care.
Oh no, people cared. People cared. There was people who were responding like, okay, thanks for sharing, John. I wish I could hear that story. And I was like, I'll tell you if I see you in
Wait,
real
I don't
life.
even know your hinge story. You got to tell
Yes,
me
you
after.
do. I told you.
No, you didn't.
I think I did.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it.
I'll share it
after.
with you again, but yeah, we're keeping that still. I have an
That's
update
okay.
on that story too, which is crazy.
On that specific story?
Yeah, I think so. Not like a big update.
Wait, how has your summer been?
It was great. Yeah, I had something crazy happen on Hinge. That was a big deal. No, that was such a little thing. Let's see. I didn't go to the fair this year because I threw out my back
Dude, it's over?
No, there's still time.
today.
Tomorrow.
And tomorrow.
Oh, I forgot.
I mean,
about
you
it.
guys went.
Yeah,
I
we
saw
went
that
once.
you posted up after you were like, I'm not gonna go. I'm too tired.
Oh, I ended up sending it because I
Yeah.
love the fair, but this year just didn't hit like it used to.
I know, and that's why I was like not that stoked about going.
Yeah.
But yeah, I freaking threw out my back, dude. Like not even doing anything strenuous. Someone was like at that conference, they're like, "What were you doing, CrossFit?" And I was like, "No, I got out of my car wrong, twisted my back the wrong way."
And that's
Yeah.
on 31, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to your 30s. It sucks up here. No, I threw
No,
out.
it does. I rebuke.
No, it's great. Everything's better except for my body.
We can't come into agreement with that, John.
No.
That's
We gotta not believe that.
I'm
Yeah,
really
so
too
I-
young to be wait, what is it? To be feeling this old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like threw out my back two weeks ago, and then it was like doing better over the weekend. It wasn't that bad. Like I was able to function and do everything. I just didn't like do anything strenuous. And then I go to this real estate conference in Anaheim from Monday to Wednesday. And on Tuesday morning, I like sneezed and it flared up again. And it was like worse than any day before that. And I was
How
like,
are you sneezing?
no, just like, I just sneezed and it like sent a whole shockwave down my back. And then
Oh
it
my
like,
gosh.
or I
Ricochet.
coughed. It was something like just a simple thing just triggered it. And I thought I wasn't going to be able to like leave the hotel room. It was crazy. I
Oh
was
my
so crippled.
gosh.
I was like hobbling around, could barely move.
Sorry, why is that low-key funny?
I know. It sucks. It's giving
I'm
everyone
just
the ick right
imagining
now.
John like hunched over like
It's giving everyone the egg.
Yeah.
No,
just
sorry.
being
Sorry,
honest.
Keep going.
A long story short, I was able to make it down to the conference that morning, but then at lunchtime I was like, I'm going to go lay down. So I go lay down in my hotel room, and that was a mistake because if you lay down for too long, your body like tightens up again. So then all of like the mobility I had regained by like moving around that morning like was gone. I couldn't even sit up from the bed. I was in that much pain. Like I couldn't roll out of bed.
Was it lower back, upper back, or
Lower back.
your entire back?
No, just lower back. Like, and I could barely like sit up. So I ended up like laying in the hotel bed. I put on Jesus Is My Healer, and I just started praying. I was like, Lord, I need you to heal me right now because this is going to ruin the rest of this conference. If I can't like literally go downstairs again, I'm going to be stuck in this hotel room for like a whole day. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I was like, I have to get out of this hotel room at some point. So I was just praying for healing, and then kind of just like slowly trying to like stretch. And then I ended up finding a YouTube video that had like a 20-minute kind of stretching course exercise. It was like a series of stretches and yoga poses basically. And I was like, whatever, I'm just going to try this. And it started with just like laying on the ground. And what's the one where you like extend your hands and you just like arch your back up?
Upward dog.
Yeah, I was just doing that basically. And that was like very hard at first. But then by the end of that 20-minute exercise, I was at the point where I was sitting on my chair and I could bend down and tie my shoes. So it was like complete turnaround. Yeah. So that was cool. But yeah, that makes it so lame to be like, you went to Italy, you got a new job, and I threw out my back. No, that wasn't the big, that's not the big thing. I would say one of the highlights of my summer so far was I got to go to Emo Night in Pomona, which, by the way, what a terrible place.
Yeah, that video you sent me looked crazy, bro.
No,
they looked like a bunch of freaks unleashed.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was awesome. No, I mean, the venue was cool and the concert experience, the DJ set experience was fun. It was like the downtown Pomona. I don't think I've ever been there before. On a Saturday night, I've never seen like a downtown area be so dead. It was sad. And it
on
was
a
like,
Saturday?
Yeah, it was scary. I was like, this is a sketchy place. Oh. It's like kind of near like Chino Hills. Anyway, yeah, shout out Pomona if you live there. Sorry to you about that. It sucks. But this venue,
love all the saints in Pomona.
Yeah, but not the city they live in. Yeah, it's a terrible place.
Maybe they love it.
Yeah, probably. It's probably cheaper to live there than it is down here. Just okay. Anyway, enough about that.
Your future wife could be in Pomona.
Well, leave.
You gotta be the one to take her out of Pomona.
Yeah, I guess I'll save you.
I'll save you.
So like anyway, we go to Pomona. It was Emo Night, which I only wanted to go to because this singer was going to be featured. Her name is Charlotte Sands, and I just really like her music. And
does she give off like Paramore vibes?
Yeah.
Like,
okay. It's like punk rock girl singer kind of vibe. I don't know. I really like her music. And
John's a feminist, so
no, I'm not. No politics, madam.
I know. Sorry, cut that out.
No, I'm not gonna cut that out. It's fine. No, but she was featured on this emo night thing, and I'd never been to an emo night, but one of my friends had, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll go with you." So we had a couple people that went with me, and I thought it was gonna be like a DJ playing like emo music, screamo, punk rock alternative from the 2000s and 90s or whatever. And then there would be like, she would get up and like sing with like a backing track, her own music or something. That's not what happened. We waited there for like 3 hours through this like DJ set. And then she got up there and then stood at the DJ board, pressed play on the DJ board for 3 random songs that she liked. And then just kind of like, yeah, let's go guys. And then like walked off stage. I was like, are you kidding me?
3 hours?
It was like a solid 3 hours of waiting before, maybe not 3 hours.
And then she
like
played
2
3
hours.
songs.
She played like 3 or 4 songs, yeah.
But
one of them was hers. It was a song she's featured on, and she did get the mic and like sing to it, but it wasn't like a performance. It was her just kind of like jamming with a song. Like it was kind of a letdown, but I did get to meet her because most people were not there to see her perform because it wasn't a concert of hers. So she walked off stage and like a couple people, including myself, like went over and shook her hand. And I was like, I came here just to see you. I love your music. I wish I could have heard you sing your own songs.
Aww.
She's like, oh, thank you. Walked off stage. And then she looked at my Instagram story. So that's my future wife. Just
she
kidding.
Wants you. Yeah.
It's funny. I posted on my Instagram. I was like, I had a picture of me like smiling after I shook her hand. I was like smiling because her music healed my sciatica. And and my mom and someone else replied and they're like, "Oh, praise God." And I was like, "No, that was a joke. That was totally a joke. My back still hurts." But I just like loved her music. So
Wait, does your back still hurt?
a little bit, yeah.
I didn't even know you blew out your back.
Yeah. Yeah, it happened 2 weeks ago.
Dang.
Just haven't hung out since then, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm doing fine now. I went for a run yesterday. I'm fine. But
I know. I got off work a little early and I was going down John Street and I was thinking about you. And then I see John running towards me and he's locked in. And I was like, babe. And then he looks at me and then I think you stopped running and you turned around.
yeah, well,
I saw
drove
you
right
in my
past
rear view
me.
mirror. You're like,
I was like, is she going to stop inside to say hi? And I was like, gonna stop and wait for you. And then you just kept driving. So
I know. Sorry.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Just a little drive-by.
It's a little drive.
Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, so I went to this real estate conference and that was actually, I have like nothing to say about that. I did meet some really cool people.
Sorry, that
was
was a nasty snort. Sorry.
oh my gosh, that's the best kind of laugh.
No, I loved it.
No, but I went to this conference and I met some cool people. I met someone who works in Baltimore, Maryland. And they're talking about like beachfront real estate out there. It's like, oh yeah, I mean, I know in California, like a beachfront home is like multi-millions, $6 million. He's like, in Baltimore, it's like $400,000.
Yeah.
No
It's like,
way.
yeah, because no one wants to live in Baltimore.
Oh my God.
Good morning, Baltimore.
No, but it was fun. Their little like giveaway item was a pack of Old Bay seasoning. You know, like the seasoning for the crab.
Yeah.
But the
Interesting.
back, the nutrition facts were all facts about the real estate team instead.
That's
It was like a business
clever.
card, but it was actually Old Bay seasoning
That's
in the
clever.
pack. It was not just a business card. It was so cute.
Interesting.
So yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Shout out Liv. She has a podcast that she produces for her real estate team. So,
Wow.
So that's cool. I got to connect with someone else.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. I don't know. Those were the big things that happened this summer for me.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
things.
Big things.
New friends, new memories, new experiences, new people.
Mm-hmm. New adventures. Just craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any new worship songs that you've been jamming to on repeat?
Ooh, the version of "Show Me Your Face" by I think her name is Lizzie Morgan. And at the end she sings like Yahweh Rapha, and she just like goes through all the names. Oh my gosh, it's so powerful, and she's just such a powerhouse. That one I've been listening to on repeat.
That's awesome.
It's so good. I'll send it to you guys. We'll link it down below.
Yes, we will.
I've just been listening to like when I do listen to worship, it's just been a lot of the garden worship, but like their covers.
Yeah.
It's been pretty fire.
That's so good.
Fuego.
What about you, brother? Do you have a song?
The new Elevation album, we talked about that last time.
Oh yeah, the red one with the ring.
But there's a song on there with Leland called "Your Name Is God."
Oh yeah,
I like that song a lot. I do think it is kind of silly to me that the whole thing is that your name is God, and that's like not his name. He has all these other names, and he does use all the names of a lot of the names of God. But it's funny that the chorus is "Your name is God." It's like, no, it should be "Your name is Christ," da 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 da, or "Your name is Yahweh" or something.
tell him.
Whatever. Yeah, Leland, let me produce your next album or something. I don't know. No, but I really like that song. It's just a bop. But then because I was getting,
It's a bop. Hell yeah, John. Bring that back. I used to say that all the time.
You know what's-
in high school. No, just kidding.
but you know what the problem is,
what?
and I don't know if I can even include this, but the
Oh, that
word
it's-
bop doesn't mean the same
Yeah,
thing anymore.
But it did when I was younger, and I used to say that all the
'Cause
time.
you can call like a girl a bop.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But I used to use that all the time.
Yeah,
The song is a bop.
Yeah.
I still kind of use it sometimes,
It's
but
probably why I still say it is because you say it.
hell yeah.
But then because of that, I also found a song from Leland that's not even that new. When was this from?
I don't know why, but Leland always reminds me of Jeff.
That's interesting. Did he really like Leland?
He liked Leland, yeah.
Jeff is
Jeffrey Peter Dunn.
He's gotten more shout outs on this podcast
I love
than
that
any
guy.
other person.
Hey, I love you.
don't say that.
I do. That's my guy.
Yeah, I love him too.
We all love you, Jeff.
No, but Leland has a song called Better Word. It's about how Jesus' blood speaks a better word. And there's a couple lines that are so good. I just think it's very simple, but it's such a good reminder of like that his blood is a robe of righteousness.
That's powerful.
You know what's another one that we do often? We'll only do the like bridge of at church is it's I think it's a Jeremy Riddle song, and the bridge goes I take off all my heaviness and I put on this garment of praise.
Yeah.
You turn my morning into dancing. You turn my night into days.
I love that.
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
I love it so much.
Church this past Sunday. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It was crazy. The energy in the room, it was electric. It was crazy. So good.
Yeah.
I'm excited for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're filming on Saturday.
Yep.
It's a Saturday.
I don't think I've ever been. I've always like truly loved and look forward to being at church on Sundays, but I feel like it's always been more about, I get to see my friends. That was like one of the biggest factors.
Yeah.
Now it's like, if I don't see a single friend tomorrow, it won't change anything. I just
Yeah,
can't wait to
that's
be
so
in the
true.
room
and
worship with the saints and hear my pastor open the scripture.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's
What a
beautiful.
great feeling to be like, oh my gosh, I am in eager anticipation of what the Lord is going to do tomorrow.
That's beautiful.
I love it.
Also, can I share something really quick?
Yeah.
That- really cute that God did. So, this past Sunday, I brought a new friend to church, and he hadn't been to church in years, but I invited him, and I was planning to get there early, and I ended up getting there like, I think maybe right on time or like 10 minutes late. I'm working on my church attendance. Shout out my friend John.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
But just, I think, get there early not because you need to get a better seat, but because, oh my gosh, the songs, like sometimes you just want to be in the room for all the worship. It's such a bummer when you miss any of it because it's just so good.
Yeah, no, 100%. But anyways, so we were sitting on this side. There was, church gets so packed. Like there's literally no open seats. And the Lord had done this for me before with another friend, but I was like, during worship, I was praying. I was like, God, can you like, please give us a seat? Like, I don't want to sit in the overflow. Like, please, like, I want a seat for my friend. I want him to get a good seat so he can experience like, we were there for worship, and I'm glad he got to like worship and like with the congregation. But I was like, Lord, I also want my friend to sit in the room during the sermon, and little do I know, we get like 2 front row seats in the reserve section, and he gets the best view of like our pastor speaking.
Oh.
And I was like, thank you, God. Because like, dude, the whole room was packed. Everybody was going to overflow. There was no seats, and we got front row seats. And I was like,
That's awesome.
so
Praise
yeah,
God.
God cares about little things like that.
A couple
And he
weeks
cares
ago,
about you.
A someone put money on the stage, which hasn't happened in a while. The person who started that week was in the overflow.
Wow.
And they came all the way out of overflow just to come to the stage, lay it down, and then went back to overflow.
Dude.
Just crazy.
I love that. I love when they do that. That one clip, I don't know if it's on, did they have to make a new Instagram?
No, it restored all the old
restored.
stuff.
Yeah. That video blew up.
Yeah.
When everybody was putting money and things on the altar. It was
Yep.
so crazy. Yeah.
So good.
So
I think
good.
it was like $50,000 raised that day or something.
Just that day?
Just that morning.
Just that service or
Mhm.
just all 3 services?
No, they like it was like on Venmo too, but it was like all the cash. It was something crazy. It was a crazy amount of money.
That's insanity.
It was like 17,000 or 50,000. I don't know why it's one of
That
those
is
two.
so crazy. I love that.
Yep.
But also what you said, your point about like now you go to church regardless of who you see, like you're just excited to be in the room. Dude, that is so relatable because before, honestly, like the highlight for me of going to church was like I get to see my friends and we get to worship together. But now it's like I don't know a ton of people at church like I used to.
Yeah.
But like I already just get high off the Holy Spirit enough that that's like everything for me.
Yeah.
You know?
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's so good.
Yeah,
So
go
good.
to church.
Go to church. There's in that song I was talking about, the Show Me Your Face. Obviously, a lot of people have heard it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like it's a new song, but it says in there, it says, I can make it till the end if I can just see your face. I'm like,
It's so beautiful.
that's all we need. And I was telling Destiny yesterday, I've just been reflecting on the story of the woman with the issue of blood and how to have that faith and that desire to be like, all I need is just the hem of his garment. That's all I need to touch. And then we were talking about it yesterday and we were like, I want a full embrace.
Yeah.
I want a full embrace from the Lord. But yeah, I just love that. Like that there's that like fire and that craving to just have that little tiny bit of him and you'll be like healed and you'll be like filled. But imagine like having that desire in that heart to just be fully embraced by him. Yeah.
A couple Christmases ago, Ari gifted me this beautiful picture of Jesus hugging me, and I have it by my window.
I have mine too. She gave me one too. Love you, Ari. It's right
awesome.
there.
Yeah, and
I see it every morning when I wake up.
Literally, I look at it every day, and like when I'm praying, I'm just like Abba, imagine just a hug. A hug from you would literally heal everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was how I described like when I got it's hard for me to say like a baptism of the Spirit because then people assume that was like a one-time event. And I don't think it was just a one-time event, but it was like I got filled by the Spirit in a tangible way, in a way that hadn't happened prior and I want to happen again. And it was like, it just felt like I had been asking the Lord for that exact thing of like, Lord, I love you with my mind and I love you with my actions, but I don't know how to love you with my feelings because I feel like it has to be reciprocated back in some tangible way for me to understand. Like you can't hug someone who's standing like a stiff board. It's not a hug at that point. You're like forcing yourself on them.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need the Lord to like embrace me back for it to feel that way. I'm not like demanding he did it, but I was like, but Lord, that's what I desire. Yeah. And then I feel like when I experienced that, it was like, I felt the warm fuzzies through my body. And then I like saw Christ on the throne.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh,
So
Jesus is awesome.
Yeah. I, I've shared this before that I grew up in a very like charismatic gospel, like old school gospel church. And, unfortunately, I went to a funeral this week, this past Monday, and it was like this girl that we grew up with that we knew. She was really young. She's Sarah's age, actually. And so we went to her funeral, and a lot of it was, we met her in church growing up. And a lot of the songs there, like, were super nostalgic that they sang, like old, like gospel songs, and they had a whole choir and everything. And it was like so different than like the churches that we experience here, which are like a lot more like contemporary, like what's the word? I would say like modern Christian music or like contemporary Christian music and like feel. And like, so to kind of like go back to like those older songs, I was like, wow, this is so nostalgic. And the words, like you said, are so simple. But I was like thinking about it on our way back and I was just like, anywhere you have the presence of the Lord, doesn't matter what you're singing, if you're singing praises unto him and you can feel the anointing coming from like whoever's singing or even just like the congregation all singing together. Like, oh my gosh, it's just such a beautiful place to be. And then it made me think about like, like different cultures or different areas of the world and how like singing in different languages, singing with completely different like types of genres of Christian music or like maybe just super old, hymns or and things like that. And it's like, man, you can really have church anywhere. We can have church right now, right here, right now. Yeah. It's just so beautiful. Like, it's just a reminder like that it's such a privilege and like we have so much freedom to be able to meet together and go to church and to be treating it in a way where you're like, I'm eager to get there. It's like, I pray we all have that heart posture. Yeah.
That's what I love about the creeds too, is that when you read the Nicene Creed, you're reading the words that all Christians have said since like the very beginning of Christianity, essentially, like 300 years after Jesus, basically. And it's like we're united on those core beliefs when we read them. And and then I've like, read it in Spanish and tried to translate it back,
Oh, that's
it's like, and that's beautiful too. Cause
your
it's like,
Spanish is good,
yeah,
John.
it's actually pretty good,
I don't know
John.
about that.
Little Spanish ting.
He's an honorary Latino.
Yeah, exactly. No, not really. I took 4 years of Spanish Rosetta Stone because I was homeschooled, and that software sucks. It's not good. The idea of it is that it tries to bring you into the language like a child learns it, where it's all visual. It's just you see pictures and you learn the words that go to the pictures. The problem with that is that you never learn any formal conjugation or tenses or anything. It's all just association by picture. And so I learned grammar. I learned what words were, but I did not learn how to put together a sentence properly. So I can read Spanish and like roughly translate it if I could take my time, but I can't like translate it live if someone's speaking it too fast because I'll pick up random words, but it's hard.
It is. Destiny's fluent. She's bilingual. She's our bilingual queen.
Yeah.
Working on try.
What was yes. Was Spanish your first language?
I don't know. My mom says it was. I don't know if it was. Maybe it was. Maybe it had like a little accent in kindergarten or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing that happened at the conference, you know how there's that realtor, Selene, that I love with the curly hair and she's Coptic and
yes. Yeah.
She was there.
I saw her on the last day and I like was walking right towards her and I was like, hey, oh my gosh, I love your content. I love how sincere you are. I love your stuff.
Aww.
And she was like, oh, thank you so much.
And she's good editing too.
She's got such a great presence online.
Yeah.
It's funny because I do real estate content and I'm like, I think her content is amazing.
So
I told her
really
that.
good. Yeah.
I was like, you just make such good content.
That's so cool.
And yeah, she's learning Arabic too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that.
So yeah, shout out Selene, Hanna, and then shout out my friend Krys Benyamein, who spoke at the conference. He was like one of the speakers. He's also Coptic and he's awesome. He climbed Mount Everest a couple years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What
and we're homies. He follows my Instagram.
Do you know it's actually expensive to climb Mount Everest?
Is it?
Like you have to spend like $90,000 to hire like people. The figure might be off, but something like that. Like you have to hire people to help you up and all these things.
Dude.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, but he did it.
Wow.
And then like last year at the conference, he gave a talk and it was all about like the endurance of required to like climb the mountain. And then this year it was about having charisma or something, but it was,
dude, people literally die.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people die.
Yeah.
It's like a high
he
percentage.
talked about it this year. He said he like climbed past someone who was laying down and he was like, that guy, I don't know if the guy was dead or if he was like dying. He was like, I have to keep going or else I'm gonna end up like that guy.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm such a baby. Sarah asked me if I wanted to hike Half Dome. Do you guys know what Half Dome is in Yosemite? And I was like, no, I'm terrified.
Yeah.
And people do that every single day.
Yeah.
But you could get seriously hurt. It's in Yosemite. It's like this giant rock.
Half Dome?
Half Dome.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah. And Sarah's been talking about it for years. And she was like, asking me and Priscilla, would you guys want to do it for my birthday? And we were like, no. Sorry, Sarah. You're going to find someone to go with you.
Yeah, exactly.
You will see the top of Half Dome one day.
That's awesome. Wow.
That is insane.
Cool.
But I did hear, going back to the Spanish thing, shout out to Sarah too. She listens to this thing called Dreaming in Spanish. And they say that the best way to like learn a language is to just listen. Don't try and practice speaking it because that's when you get into like bad habits. Like don't try and speak it too fast. But if you listen and listen and listen, the hours that you get by just listening, you obviously understand it. So then when you are put in a situation when you're ready to like talk through it, then it comes like a lot more naturally. Cause I want to learn Spanish too. I want to learn Spanish.
Yeah.
Cute, sister.
I know.
I want to learn.
practice.
I want to learn Italian because I love Italian culture,
Me
and I
too.
want to travel there, and I want to be able to like engage with the people.
Yeah, me
and
too.
All that.
If
I
you
fell
know
in love- I
Spanish,
fell in love in
Italian would
Italy.
be easier.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I fell in love in Italy, so I need to learn Italian.
Yeah. Go back to meet your man.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. I would. Oh my gosh, Italian women. That's all.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Everyone out there is just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Inside and out. I know.
And they just drink lattes and eat bread and walk around everywhere and just don't wear sunscreen. They're just and they have this beautiful olive skin. They're doing something right over there.
They absolutely are.
There's something in the bread and the water over there.
Oh yeah, totally. And the wine. And you know what? My stomach didn't hurt at all when I was out there.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? 2 weeks. I didn't have any type of like needing to adjust. I had to adjust coming back home.
Oh yeah.
Really bad.
I bet you did. That's crazy. Okay, well, before we wrap up, we are going to make a little announcement.
Sorry.
Bless
God
you.
bless you.
Sorry. Thank you.
So this has been really fun. We're on episode 15, obviously, and I wanted to get us back together, but we are going to take a little break.
We're breaking up.
Yeah, we're the podcast
It's
is
over.
over.
We're going on a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We're no longer friends. We actually just put up a front this whole episode.
Yeah.
Faked getting
Can't
along.
stand these girls. They're stinky and they have cooties. No, this has been so fun, but it's a lot of work to do this and to set it up every 2 weeks and record, and then I have to edit and
Shout out John. He does everything.
John does all the heavy lifting. I'm sure everybody knows that. We just show up. I just provide a space and random rambles. But John has literally been carrying the entire team the whole time.
This is his show.
No, it's our show, but I'm just the producer. So I would just say I've had a really fun time doing this. And it's been awesome to see the fruit of the responses we've gotten and to see the growth on Instagram and the YouTube and everything. But I feel like every podcast, they go on breaks and they take seasons and stuff. So we're just going to take a short break and I'm just going to rest, and then we're going to prepare content for when we get back together. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to tackle a book of the Bible. I didn't tell you that, I don't think, but
executive decision from the executive producer.
No, it was something we had talked about prior. So I won't say, because I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but I think we're going to just kind of go chapter by chapter through a book of the Bible, and just kind of but still keep it light and fun and do tangents when it feels appropriate. But just have something that we can all prepare for and study, and it'll keep us accountable to be studying something together. And I think that'll be really good. So if you have any ideas in the meantime, leave them in the comments below, and let us know what you would like us to talk about. We will take that into consideration as well. And then, we'll see you when we come back, and it won't be that long, maybe a couple weeks, a month.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love you guys, and we are so thankful for everyone that has tuned into all these episodes. I honestly can't believe some of these episodes have multiple hundreds of views. It's really cool. So hope it's been blessing you. Any final thoughts?
We love you guys. Honestly,
Yes.
we're just a bunch of sinners and saints at the same time. Mm-hmm. And thank you for listening to us ramble. I hope that anything we've said at any point has hopefully inspired you or encouraged you to, pursue the Lord, because he's everything. He's literally everything. Yeah. So we love you guys.
Yeah. We love you guys. This has been honestly heart-changing. I wouldn't say life-changing. I would say, heart-changing does create life change. So it's been great to just be able to do this with you guys specifically. And I'm excited for rest for John, because I admittedly did have a lot of rest, and I know Destiny had a couple weeks. I know you've been also carrying the team too, but I'm excited for John to get some rest and to come back rested, relaxed, refreshed, and ready to go.
Yeah.
We're going to come back better, guys.
Yeah.
Better.
I just think we all want to be doing this from a place of deep joy. And if it ever stops feeling joyful, we're not getting paid to do this. So we can decide when it's worth doing or not doing.
Yeah.
And I want to be vigilant about doing this and deciding we're going to commit to this project. But also we can take breaks. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
It's a free country.
Yeah. And you can't tell us otherwise.
Yeah. Unless you want to sponsor us, and then, we'll be
put us on your payroll.
Yeah, exactly.
Love you guys.
Okay. Love you. Thanks for subscribing. Bye.
Bye.